Hello there, Croeso, and welcome. I'm Shadow Lennox, and I'm back here on Wreckfest to do this week's weekly challenge, which is a race attack on the Motorcity Circuit using the Rocket RX. It's going to be a 3-lap race where your best time is what you're aiming for. These are the settings I use, just switching things back, get it back onto manual from automatic, and I don't change anything with the tune. That's just how the car comes set up. And as we go straight into it, pull over to the left here when you get off the start, and you don't want to go all the way to the right. That car on the left, on your right, can spin you out. You want to try and get lucky really with the traffic as you go through this opening section, and then if you do things quite right, you should be level with these first two cars and you're able to use them as a brake through that tricky right-hander, then accelerating up the hill. I'll go through the rest of the lap the next time round because it's a little cleanup. It's a 3-lap race. It's best time, 4 minutes 20 is what you're aiming for. I was able to set a time of roughly around 4 minutes 12 with relatively little stress, but I pushed myself to try and do something a bit better and to actually cause myself some stress and some outtakes, which always make a good end to these videos. And the aim is you really want to be maximizing as much of the track as you can, but those walls will just, they can take some serious speed off you if you hit them. So it's a very fine line between driving as fast as possible while avoiding the walls. As we come up to start lap 2, a little lift of the throttle as you turn in here with cutting that second part of the chicane, still in 5th gear. Another little lift just to get yourself turned in, then brake as you get yourself straightened out after that set of corners, down to 3rd. You're allowed to carry a bit of speed around that right-hander, then accelerating up the hill here. You'll notice the boards on the right, you're looking for the 100 board there. That's when you brake. Release it just before that crosswalk, that zebra crossing, as we say in the UK, and then you're down to this section, braking just before you get to the 50, so that allows you to get a nice tight line through that corner and carry the speed on the exit. Again, you're braking between the 100 and the 50 board as you're going downhill. You want to get as tight to that inside corner as you can. It seems like a bit of a messy section, but you've got to take it slowly. Then still in 3rd gear, drifting out wide, and that's when you change up to 4th, accelerating now down, waiting for the 100 board on your left, and that's when you brake then for this hairpin, releasing the brake just as the curbs, the red and white curbs, start to appear, and just feathering the throttle to get the back end out to get some nice rotation going. And what you're then aiming to do is 3 laps of basically that. If you can, consistency is the key. If you have too many big moments, you're just going to lose a lot of time. Big contacts into the wall. Damage is on as well, so it's very easy to just ruin your car by carrying too much speed into one of these corners. Happened to me plenty of times as I was pushing for this time, getting a little distracted, missing my braking point, and just sailing on by into the nice, welcoming concrete barrier that's ready to just force a restart from you. This section, as I mentioned on the lap earlier, is so fiddly, but there's so much time to be gained there just by taking it tidily. Don't want to be carrying too much speed in, getting the back end out too much, but it's a fine balance with this car. It's at its fastest when you're sort of power sliding, getting a little bit of limited slip going. But if you get in the back end out too much, you're just losing acceleration. As we come up to the finish here, keeping a nice straight line on the left just to minimize a bit of distance. And it's a nice time for myself personally of 4 minutes 4. But pushing for a time comes with a cost, and that cost is plenty of restarts, thanks to myself and the AI, which you get to see now. So for anyone who's watching this video for tips on how to get gold. I just want to say good luck with this. Just keep trying. It can be frustrating bouncing off the walls. And just want to say diolch and thank you for watching.